Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome or welcome back to Stars Aligned Oracle YouTube channel. Cat Star here with your love reading for the week of March 30th through April 5th. As a reminder, my readings are for entertainment and are general in nature. They may or may not resonate for everybody, so please do take what is for you and leave what isn't. For those of you liking and sharing the videos, thank you so much. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. So we're going to see what's going on, what's coming in, what's happening for you this week in love, Aquarius. Let's see. Oop, oop, there it is. Jumping cards, of course, and you have reconciliation. So we're going to get a couple tarot cards and see. That is the overall energy. So some of you may kind of have split up maybe with somebody or taken a break, and or somebody might be coming in from the past. Somebody might be showing right back up in your DMs or in your messenger. Maybe a call, a text. You've got the moon also. It's maybe creating some confusion. Let's see. We'll get into this in just a second once we get a few more cards out here. Let's see. What else does Aquarius need to know? The cards are acting up, of course. So, might be indicative of some energy, some acting up energy. All right, one more. Let's get one more, Spirit. One more card. One more card. All right, or two. Okay, two more cards. All right. Okay. And let's get a couple of messages. Let's see. All right. All right. Okay, so Aquarius, you've got reconciliation right here off the bat. So these ones, of course, I say it, I think every time I use them, are a little bit harder to see. Someone from your past is returning into your life. So reconciliation. Now, whether that is somebody actually from the past as far as an ex or something like that, or if it's somebody that you have potentially been taking a break from as far as relationship goes, it does look like they are coming back during this time. This could be with that moon card that could cause some confusion for you. You may have actually kind of been wondering. What's coming through here is that something might have ended for some of you, and you maybe didn't even know what was going on. Maybe they just ghosted you, maybe they quit calling, maybe they quit, kind of showing up, or what have you, or you had plans and they didn't show up. So there's some complication potentially with this person that might be coming back, and or there might be a little bit of confusion as far as those of you that might have been taking a break, right? Maybe you or they went out on some dates, or kind of, weren't really clear about what the break meant, and there's some confusion about that. So Aquarius, this is kind of a little bit of there's kind of both sides coming in here, because you also have the Four of Wands coming in. So for some of you, if you're taking a break, or if you were, or if somebody's coming back from the past, that you're kind of confused potentially about what the ending was, where the ending was for some, and or them coming back, there may be some confusion around that. But for others of you, you have this Four of Wands that's coming in here, and this Four of Wands is really kind of this celebration. So for some of you, reconciling with somebody from the past, and or coming back together after taking a break, is actually going to be a celebration, something that you have been manifesting and or working towards. Potentially you both took a break for a little bit of growth, or a bit of healing, or a bit of self-reflection, and during that time really gained an understanding of the connection, and or kind of what you guys meant to each other. So coming back together, reconciling, whether again this is somebody from the past, or somebody who you have been taking a break from. However that resonates for you, Aquarius, there is going to be a celebration with this reconciliation. So you kind of have two categories, Aquarius. Some of you are going to have potentially a little bit of confusion, and some of you are actually going to be celebrating this reconciliation, however that kind of fits for you. And then you also have the Temperance card here and the Five of Cups. So for some of you with that Five of Cups energy, it's coming in that this is really having that time caused some tension, right? Caused some tension, caused some almost grieving, and potentially if this was not a break and not really understanding, you know, maybe what the rules of engagement were for that, and potentially you or your person was maybe dating or seeing somebody or doing something on the side that caused some confusion. There's a little bit of grief with that, and that reconciliation may not actually, you know, go as planned with that Five of Cups. Now that Temperance coming in here is coming in with this careful consideration. Which side, Aquarius, do you kind of fall on within the spectrum? Is it this reconciliation that has a bit of grieving, potentially a bit of confusion with it, a bit of kind of not knowing what actually happened, and now this person is popping back up? Do you fit on that side of the scale? Or is it that you may be fitting on the side or resonating with that side of that celebration? Considering having that careful consideration with that Temperance card, moving forward is going to be very important for you, Aquarius, during this time. This person may, again, just slide back into your DMs, may message or text you, may actually come in with this kind of larger than life, or you know, if this was somebody who did ghost you, or there was this abrupt ending that you didn't really even understand with that relationship, Aquarius, you really, you know, might need to kind of sort that out. If this person is just kind of showing up and being like, hey, how's it been, you know, I missed you, that sort of thing, because you have these question card or these message cards down here as well, and you might be like, what the actual F is going on? Why are you popping into my DMs or messaging me or calling me and be like, what's up, girl or guy? And, you know, I've missed you and all these things, right? I can't stop thinking about you. And you're like, well, where was that 5 months or, you know, however long ago, when all of a sudden you just kind of went out, ghosted, and or, you know, abruptly into the relationship without any actual kind of anything, right? No communication then. Why are you coming back now? That sort of thing. So, but as far as the other side of that spectrum with that Four of Wands, for some of you with that reconciliation or potential, you know, coming back together, it is going to be a celebration. And the words "I can't stop thinking about you" are going to be sweet nothings basically within your ear, Aquarius. So you have these two sides coming in, and you know which part of this resonates. Are you on that side of confusion or being ghosted or not really understanding what happened, or maybe you guys were on a break, that sort of thing, and there wasn't really rules of engagement set, and there's a little bit of hurt or grieving or that sort of thing, right? Or are you on the other side where this is going to actually be a celebration and you have been waiting to hear those words? Now you also have "I want you." So, you know, the thing is, Aquarius, that this potential person reconciliation that might be coming back from the past is, you know, this may have been a moment of truth for them. They may have been like, wow, you know, I'm really seeing what I lost when I let Aquarius go, if this is an ex or a person from the past. Now, if this is, you know, somebody that you have been on a break from, that you are still, you know, considering yourself in relationship with, you know, you guys are coming through with this "I want you" and this Four of Wands card as this celebration, as having that deeper understanding, as really, really kind of communicating now during this period, and letting each other know that you can't stop thinking about each other, that you really do want, that you've noticed, you've really had that kind of aha moment of this connection, and you're coming back together to celebrate that. Now, for those of you, wow, this is getting... You also have, for those of you on either side of that spectrum, I feel you even when we're apart. So this person does feel this deep connection with you, Aquarius. At one point, potentially with that moon, they weren't quite sure. Maybe they got scared and that's why they ghosted. We really don't know somebody else's perspective. Or maybe this was you when you got scared and now you've realized that you can't stop thinking about them, that you want them, and that you can feel them even when you're apart. Almost like there's like this scent coming in, like you can smell them, or there's a smell that lingers even when you haven't seen them or been around them for a while, or you go to a store and there's something that catches your attention that brings back this flash of memory or this flash of emotion because it reminds you of that person. Some of you are feeling that, and or your special person is. So there is a reconciliation coming in, Aquarius, whether this is somebody from the past that is coming back, or whether this is this potential separation or break that you have taken or with your specific person, and whatever side of the spectrum that you land on. It's interesting when you have both sides come through, Aquarius. Now, also what could come in here is this could be your thoughts and feelings and this could be theirs, right? As far as reconciliation go, and vice versa. You are the only person that knows your specific situation. You are the only person that knows which side of that kind of scale or spectrum you fall on. And so you will know how this resonates for you. Do take careful consideration and think about this kind of almost from a big picture view of, you know, what happened when either you separated before or, you know, broke up, what have you, and or decided to take the break, and see where it is also that you're fitting on that spectrum. Now, Aquarius, is this a deeper connection? Is this something that actually can go the test of time? Is it something to be celebrated, or is it causing some grief and confusion? Know and notice also what the gut feelings are, what kind of is resonating through you. Potentially, you know, look into the thoughts and the feelings and see what is going through you within this reconciliation, Aquarius, because, you know, sometimes getting back together with an ex, if this is somebody that is actually coming back from your past, a reconciliation from somebody from the past, can be beautiful and brilliant. And other times it is just a cycle repeated that you already know the ending to. So pay attention to that. All right, I do intend this resonated with you and for you. If it did, please do hit that like button and share this video. It does help others to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time I upload new readings. It is free to you and it does help your girl out. As always, I do wish you lots of hope, lots of joy, and lots of love with all of your current and future endeavors. And I'll see you in the next reading.